Hello and welcome back to God on a Grind. This is part 14 and I'm Damaris Probs. And yes, somebody has wanted me to make something called a Sense Blade. Now, from what they say, this thing is going to help me make my XP berry harvesting days a little bit easier. One iron Sense Blade, and that actually broke my hammer. Please tell me this is worth it. So, how do we actually use this thing? Oh, okay, we just mix it with a stick. I got ya. What does this even do? Yo, what the hell? Wait, what? Oh my god. Wait, what? It actually takes durability though, but not a lot. Oh my god, why have I never even heard of this or used this before? Yo, you can harvest like an absolute butt ton of these at once. Okay. Wait a minute, we need to do some testing here. If I do that there... Yo, it can harvest all three of my things at once? Oh my god, thank you very much for this. So hang on a minute. I literally have to only harvest 2 rows now. And we're good to go. Oh my god. But yeah, I definitely did not know that was a thing. And maybe some of you other guys out there didn't know that was a thing. Jeez, man, that is quite powerful. And the fact it hardly uses up any durability is pretty huge. So what are we actually going to get up to today? Well, we're going to go ahead and try and get this cutting machine, which will hopefully unlock us the ability to get this vacuum hopper. Now, we tried to actually do this last part, but we failed miserably. Yeah, everything's ended up being quite expensive, right? Now, a lot of you guys in the comment section have mentioned about a bending machine, so I'm definitely going to go ahead and make this prior to the cutting machine, just because this will make making all these bits again a little bit cheaper for me. Then I want to try and get myself an extruder. I'm not really too sure if this is even possible today. And a lot of you have also mentioned, because I've been moaning about the machine noises, that I can actually make something called a muffler upgrade. And I think you can attach this to the machines to actually make them a bit more silent, which would be lovely. The other big thing I want to do today is do some building. I know it's not really to do with any of the technology or progression or anything, but the idea is that I can hopefully get an assembling machine. Then I can make the fine gold wire to basically go down the route of getting these lassos to essentially move those villagers, and we're actually going to go ahead and try and make an emerald bank. So yeah, I got a lot on my plate, but I reckon I can pull it off today. Now, I have been grinding a little bit off camera, as you can probably tell by the days. We've got some new things around, just dotted. I've just tried to make it a bit more organized for myself. Now, I know that I'm going to be using a lot of rubber, I'm going to be using a lot of redstone and stuff like that. I just kind of am going to upgrade this as I go. But yeah, I reckon I've probably got enough XP berries to actually go ahead and get all of this cobalt brass I need to go ahead and actually get the gear. But like I say, what I'm going to be doing is going ahead and making the bending machine first, because yeah, we definitely want to probably start thinking about that. So I'm pretty sure, if I'm not mistaken, I have most of the ingredients. Look, we are just missing a couple of these electronic pistons, which require these small gears, which are not really that expensive, to be fair. So I just had to go ahead and craft up some more tin cables, and not really too much of a big issue. But yeah, there we go. We should be able to make this bending machine. Okay. Now, if we start looking at the uses, you can see you can turn plates into dense plates, and you can also turn ingots directly into foil, and you can also turn ingots directly into singular plates as well. So yeah, this is actually going to save me so much resources, especially for actually making the actual gear that I need for the cutting machine. Because if you remember correctly, I need 360,000, yes, 360,000 XP. So yeah, initially, this is actually going to really, really help me. So we got my wire mill there, and we got my actual bending machine just here, which is quite nice. So now we got the bending machine. Now that means that we can actually go ahead and make like things like steel plates. It would just cost 1 ingot now, instead of it actually costing 3 for the forge hammer, which, to be honest, is actually going to be really, really good, because this stuff takes forever to actually cook, right? So we're actually kind of gaining a bit of extra resources now, which is really nice, just because of having the bending machine. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and start having a look at this now. So we should be able to go ahead and craft at least, yeah, another motor. That's good. And yeah, all we are missing from that is these actual chips again. And this requires quite a few different things, but I have actually been preparing for this. We need some more copper wires, which is quite cheap now, because we've actually got the wire mill. And we could go ahead and craft these quite easily. So we need 6 of these, right? So I'm currently just at the mob farm, just gathering up some different resources that I feel like I'm probably going to need in a second. I'm just a bit shy of some copper, so I need to go ahead and get some more to make some more of these red alloy ingots. And yeah, we do want to grab a little bit more redstone, but I mainly came over here for sulfur, just because, yeah, we don't really have enough rubber, I don't think. Okay. Let's cover up this, and we're going to run away. So I've ended up making 4 vacuum tubes, 4 resistors in total now. We've got some circuit boards here, as you can see, and we have got these alloy cables. So in theory, we should be able to make a couple of these circuits. So let's slap that up there and get 2 of them again. Nice. Cool. That's good. So all we are technically missing now from this is actually the diamond saw blade. So I thought it'd be wise to go ahead and try out the bending machine. Yeah, look at that. So it's 1 ingot with 1, and it just makes tin plates like that. No hassle. That's actually really, really nice. But yeah, we need tin plates for the tin rotor for this actual chemical reactor. Tin rings, though, we can only get them in the extruder or the solidifier. Okay, fair enough. So unfortunately, we need some XP now to continue progressing on to actually go ahead and get this diamond saw blade. We need 32 of these piles of cobalt brass dust. Now, it was actually originally 40, but because now I've actually gone ahead and made the bending machine, we actually save ourselves 2 ingots, which actually saves us quite a lot of XP, to be fair. Around the region of like 72,000, I think, if I'm not mistaken, which is like a lot if you think about it. A lot. It's time to craft the most expensive gear, I reckon, that I've actually seen so far. There we go. And I think we just put these around it as if it was there, like that. There we go. Oh my god, this is actually happening. Oh my god, I'm so excited. Okay, cutting machine. Done. Yes. We've got it. So we've got our hands on it. Yes, okay. So I know for a fact that this needs a lot of power. So what we're actually going to do is lift up that, and lift up these cables. Nope, it's with the wire cutters down. Put that like there. Chuck in that in there. There we go. I guess I could probably put a bit more in there. And then we just take a load of ender pearls, compress it down into an ender pearl block, and away we go. We should be able to get sheets, essentially. Now, this also kind of opens up the massive ball for me of, shall I go ahead and make some diamond spikes then, as well? Because I'm pretty sure I can. All of you in a minute will be picked up automatically, and I won't need to be standing here AFK anymore. Oh, this is so exciting. It really is. So I got my 4 obsidian plates, which is nice. And oh my god, I got my ender pearl plates in here. Okay, so these are actually really useful because we can actually use these as well to make elevators, which is definitely something that would be very, very nice for this, right? Now, I did discover that I could actually do that off camera. And I really think that would be something I should definitely think about, is going ahead and make some elevator blocks. Because, yeah, going up and down the stairs is fun, but it's not very nice. And all we have to do is jump and crouch on these elevator blocks to go up and down. Mix that with this sense thing. Oh, my God. Oh, God, this is big game changer day. There we go. 4 hoppers. Done. Okay, we should be able to make the vacuum hopper. Oh, my God. We've done it. This thing has taken so long to make. My god, we finally got this thing. Okay, so the very first thing I want to do is upgrade a tank, I think. Or is it, I don't even know what the radius is on this thing. The only thing I'm a little bit worried about is if I put this down, what tool do we need to break it with? Hardness 1. Okay, no, it's fine with that. Oh my god, I thought I lost it then. Okay, so I know these things have a built-in tank. That's right. Oh yeah, but it's actually going to pick up items as well, isn't it? Okay, I'm not sure if we can see the area of effect. I think what I'm going to do is go up the top there and actually turn off this farm for now. Just because, yeah, I want to turn it off, make some diamond spikes maybe, and hook this up a bit better, properly. So I've just hooked up the cutting machine again, and I've actually noticed that the diamond block only does actually require 30 EU per tick. So I can get away with actually having it on the side next to another machine. But currently I'm lacking in the tin cable department. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and cut this thing. I think, if I'm not mistaken, this takes about Oh my god, you can see up there, 786 seconds. So a good 5-6 minutes odd. Even longer than that, actually. It's like 7 or 8 minutes even. So yeah, might as well get that thing going before we go ahead and turn this thing off, right? Got to be careful with that zombie. There we go, because he had a gassed kind of fireball mechanic, which is actually done what I thought it might. No, Dan, get this thing put out. Okay, are we safe? No, I can still hear fire. We're not safe at all. It's on the top, isn't it? Right, we got a bit of patching up to do, but it's nothing really. Right, as you can see, there's actually no more hoppers, look. We've completely got rid of them. And yeah, we have essentially just pushed this all back. The concern I got about this setup right now is, yeah, this thing's actually pumping the items like on the outside, as you can see. How do you flip that? There we go. You can just see it there. The only concern I got is if I actually show you, look, it says blast resistance is 1, which isn't very ideal. So, I mean, I hope, honestly, that having all of these blast resistance blocks around it is going to kind of somewhat protect this thing. But if not, it's not really the end of the world. We can easily craft another one, but it's a bit of a inconvenience if that thing does actually somehow blow up and disappear. So it might not be a good idea me actually kind of putting these here. I might actually, thinking about it now, push them back even more by 1. So then it's even more. I don't know. We're going to have to just do a little bit of testing. I mean, but as you can see, if I throw this mattock, which is a bit scary to throw, it's definitely going through here, which is quite nice. So we can definitely pick up that. Now, I'm not sure if these blocks are 100% necessary. Maybe I should keep it like that. Yeah, okay. So I've just come over here to see if my plates are ready. And yeah, we've actually run out of power, which is pretty scary to be fair. So I didn't actually take into consideration how much that actually used, but apparently we've run out somehow. Not entirely sure how. If that was completely full of steam. So as this is so demanding, I think what I'm going to do is just kind of force all of the steam back to itself into this. So this is actually fully got 24,000 steam in it now. Now this is starting to kind of charge up, which is nice. So yeah, and I broke these again, replaced all them. We've got this extra boiler sat here now. So once this kind of gets to full speed again, it should actually help, I guess. God, I didn't realize this was so steam demanding. Oh my god, that's actually pretty scary. I just thought it would be quite cheap, but no, that's 460,000 EU, which is actually quite a lot to be fair. Oh god, Dan, you should read this stuff before, right? You noob. It's fine, we could go ahead and repair all that while that's charging up. So this thing's actually going to be live, but we don't actually have any spikes attached to it yet. So that's going to be interesting. Do I just block this off for now? Maybe? There we go. So we know behind that wall will be a load of mobs, essentially. Right, let's see what things we've actually collected in this. Yeah, pretty much everything I thought. But there's not actually any slabs, which is interesting. But yeah, I'm going to leave that like that, and we need to put a torch there. There we go. Right, let's go see how much steam we've actually got now, and maybe we can actually start this process, but it looks like it's actually nighttime, so we need to make sure we go to sleep. So this tank still isn't actually full, which is a bit concerning, really. So yeah, I think I've got a bit of a better solution, and that is probably just to go ahead and make another one of these high-pressure solar boilers. Yes, it's very expensive to make the silver, but is it anymore? No, because we've got a bending machine. Right, let's try this. Now, this is the closest and the best possible outcome I can have for this setup now. It's holding its steam by using these thicker pipes. Putting this right next to it is working. So I've just gone ahead and actually hooked up my small coal boiler again, just to give that extra little push, because yeah, this is starting to descend very, very slowly. I'm probably going to get away with it, but I don't think I should be really crafting diamond spikes at this current stage. It's a bit too expensive. So I also thought it'd be wise to actually switch out these as well to these big, fatter steel fluid pipes as well. I think this could probably help. Let's have a look. Well, I definitely want to get more of these high pressure solar boilers. I'm probably going to get like at least 2 more to switch out for these eventually. I thought it'd be wise to just have a quick look at the diamond spike recipe again, and the diamond screws. Yes, they're actually proposing me a little bit of a problem now. Yes, we can cut rods, that's not really a problem, but in order to get a rod, we actually need a lathe. I don't have that, and we're going to have to go ahead and craft that, otherwise we're not going to have a mob farm. So I've just been doing a little bit of grinding just to go ahead and get most of the ingredients I need for this actual lathe. Oh, we're just missing the hammer, and there's a slime coming. Oh, God. Why? Why do you have to come when I'm crafting? There we go. We got it. Done. Okay. So let's grab some wire cutters here and grab my wrench and essentially hook this up. So in order for me to actually go ahead and get a diamond rod, I just need to literally put a diamond in there and it should do its thing. But I need to actually get another diamond, which is a fun thing. So there's one. Okay, this is quite a slow recipe. Nearly 200 seconds for one. Okay, so let's have a little bit of a clean up here and see if we can find another diamond in any of my storage anywhere. If not, I'm pretty sure villagers do sell them. So, no, we don't actually have any. Oh dear. Oh, amazing. The first freaking guy I trade with. Do you know what? I'm going to buy 2 of them just because maybe I need more. But cheers, bro. I knew they sell diamonds. That was a lot easier than I thought. Cool. There's my first diamond screw. We just are waiting for the next one. And in theory, we should be able to initially make a diamond spike. But the next thing is, I need to try and see what enchantments I've actually got. And I'm looking for a piece of dirt. Because of the silly slimes, I managed to punch a hole in my dirt. Now, I do know I've got a couple of sharpness books, look. So I could combine these two. That would probably be quite cheap. What else have I got here? Power, that's for them. Okay. Wait, what? Since when did I have educational? Okay, I'm taking that. Now, if you don't know what that is, that's actually like an XP boost kind of thing. So the reason I know that is because, yeah, I was looking into the XP boost kind of enchantment and investigating it just to see how do you get it? Because I was going on a test world trying to enchant a load of books using an enchantment table. I just cannot seem to get the XP boost enchantment. But I stumbled across educational, and essentially that is an XP boost enchantment. So the fact that I've actually got one is pretty cool. What was actually on this enchantment book, actually? Okay, we don't really want Bane on there. We don't really care. We haven't got spiders spawning in there, hopefully. Anyway, sharpness with sharpness. Okay, that's 2 and 2. Okay, and this one with that is 14, 27. Okay, well, let's go ahead and get that. Then we need to actually see what the price would be for actually making the diamond spikes enchanted. Now, can we actually enchant 2 things at once? I'm not sure it really works like that. There we go, my second diamond screw, and I combined all the little dust into a diamond dust so we can use that for some fuel or something in the future. Right, so in theory we should be able to craft this. Oh god, what is going on? This is crazy. Okay, am I right? Yes, I'm right. Oh no, it's 11. What? You have got to be kidding me. I actually am a level 11 right now. Okay, that was scary. I almost threw it on the floor and lost it. Okay, so we can only enchant 1 at a time. That's okay, but not great. We can put that in there for now. I'm going to keep these diamond plates here, but we are going to probably have to go ahead and purchase some more diamonds from Mr. Villager down there to get another diamond spike. It's pretty cool, though. We actually get 2 at a time. Right, okay, so now I got to think about my mob farm and redesign it a little bit. How can we do this if we've only got 1 spike now? So what I'm thinking is dropping the mobs down into a bit of a lower area where I can actually push them again with water into a single file. Oh god! What was wrong with these slimes, man? That actually made me jump. Okay, give me a heart, so it was kind of worth it, I guess, but god. So like I say, what I was thinking is going ahead and trying to push these all in a singular file. Now, I know when I break this, water is going to travel to about here. So literally all I need to do is, it's actually almost set up for me. is drop them down a layer where I can put a bucket of water over there, say, and it pushes them to here with the spike on the end of the wall right here, maybe? Right, should we give these guys a little bit of a test run here? Let's see what happens. Okay, that's completely full already. It's safe to say, I've got a feeling it's working. Oh my god. Okay. We got a bit of storage to sort out though, and stuff like that. So there was just an explosion and my actual ender hopper is still alive, which is good. Currently we are wasting valuable XP and items, but obviously this is just a testing stage. So yeah, I don't really care, but I can definitely see they are going straight into the spike and dying, which is perfect. Okay, so all we need to do now is set up about 1 million chests next to that thing and a tank. So yeah, what I'm going to do is go quickly make a pipe work or tank, or I don't even know what I'm going to do yet. I need to make a new island or a platform, right? I guess all I need to do is slap a chest on there if possible. Yep, it's going in. Oh my god. What is going on? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. We really need to get serious upgrades in the storage department. Oh god. Oh god. There's so many items, I think. Oh my god. What was that I just opened? A mess. I can't see anything. Oh Christ. I can't see. Oh my god, no. What is going on? 40 levels of experience and mobs everywhere. Oh jeez. Oh jeez. I need to patch up that hole. Right, my ender hopper's still there. Oh god. What was that all about? Right, I got a piece of bread that I could eat. We need to patch up that hole. I did not mean to actually break that little hole. Right, this is fine. We can kill her. Oh, no, not you. Okay. It's just XP literally everywhere. Right, okay. Problem resolved. Cover that up. There we go. So I guess the thing what we should start thinking about is going on to the actual quest here and start looking at aluminite. And yeah, this stuff isn't that difficult to craft, I don't think. I'm pretty sure it is. Yeah, it's just aluminum, steel, and obsidian. Can we actually melt down obsidian dust? Yes, we can. Okay, so this actually just became a little bit more easier. So the first thing I'm going to need to do is get myself a pickaxe cast. Now, we can actually make these out of clay, which I kind of more like the sound of, to be honest. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and do that, I think, just as a one-time cast, if you know what I mean. So for the molten aluminite, we actually need the same amount of obsidian as steel, and nearly 3 times the amount of that of aluminium just to get a tiny bit of this stuff. Now, from what I've got here, I reckon I could probably pull this off with all of this stuff, I hope. So, should we give this a go? Not entirely sure if this is going to be enough fuel. Might be. I genuinely hope it is. I think it might be. I think we're going to get away with it. I'm not sure what's happening, but there's no more lava in there. And it's worked. Okay, we've only got 1 ingot. I'm going to put another bucket of lava in there anyway. There was still a little bit in there. Okay, there was 25 left. It might be the obsidian that's causing the problem there. Maybe that wasn't enough. Oops. Oh, that's better. We got 2 ingots now, so maybe I can pour this. Okay, there we go. There is my pickaxe head. Yes. Okay, so now all I need to do is make a handle and give it some binding, and essentially we're good to go, right? Now, I do have quite a lot of bone tool rods here. I'm not really too sure if they're better or worse, so we're going to have to... Yeah, no, it's actually better, look. It gives you a better durability. So there we go, my aluminite pickaxe has been crafted. Yes, okay, so this is going to be a lot quicker than that one, but not right at the start. We need to kind of use it a bit. But the main idea of this was just so I can go ahead and pick up the tank. Okay, no, it works. That's good. So I don't know if it's worth me actually emptying this first, probably, and just using up the XP to get something that I might need, like copper, right? We got all 24 and we got the 2 valves and we've also got the gauges without any losses. Question is, before I actually hook all this up, can I actually use Gregtech fluid pipes to actually traverse the XP liquid? Don't think it's going to work, but it's definitely worth a shot. Oh my god, it actually works. No freaking way. I was not expecting a Gregtech pipe to take XP. Okay, so I'm definitely going to go head back and grab a steel one because we're going to need to pump this XP out quite fast, I think. I kind of had to adjust this a little bit. I forgot you have to put the actual drain on the top. But look at that. It's just filling up with XP. What? This is madness, man. It's not very fast. I'll give it that. It could be quicker than that, probably. And this is only test subject number 1. But overall, no, I'm very happy with this so far. And obviously, the mob farm is currently off because I'm standing here. So we do have some issues here and there that I need to adjust. So there we go. So now it's at full potential. This is all okay. I think this is all working as it should, right? So as for all these heads up here, I'm just going to currently get rid of them because I'm not really noticing a lot of explosions anymore. And I don't really want to have loads of these items around everywhere because I know they cause lag from experience. So I need to kind of stop using them now. Now, to improve that mob farm even further, I could go ahead and make these open block fans. But this requires electric motors, which require that stuff, which we can make. We can make this, to be fair. Once we've got enough XP, we definitely want to be thinking about getting some of these because these will really, really, really increase the rates of this farm a lot, probably. But no, yeah, I am over the moon with that. That's just juices going in there like I can see right now. And I'm not even there. Oh, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So I just set up a bit of a trash can system here. So I would just chuck things in here and it should just automatically go into the trash can and get binned. But yeah, this chest here and then this chest here is going to be for any armors that are fully repaired because I cannot really be bothered to repair them anymore. So yeah, anything that's like fully repaired like this, what I'm grabbing right now, I'm going to keep and we can macerate that and get goodies out of it. But the rest of it, I don't really care anymore. I don't need to. So yeah, we can just basically start filtering through all that. Well, I do need to go up here and repair a little hole that's there. There we go. So I forgot to do that. Okay, how are we doing on this? Oh my god, this is great. This is so good now. But yeah, we kind of got a bit side-distracted though. This has actually kind of really thrown me off. I need to go over there and do some building at some point. But I need to organize this because if this goes wrong, it's going to be a mess. Oh god. And we're just going to be wasting resources. So also I need to go ahead and clean up all the old mob farm stuff as well. So we should probably get on with that. Oh my god, I think I've been a bit silly, right? I've just realized something. I could probably put the spike on the bottom and then I wouldn't have this issue of babies surviving, right? So I just change this block here to the actual spike. Why do I not think of these things before? So it's this one. There we go. So that should do the trick in theory. Mob stands on that, it should just die. So I'll just put a slab on its angle, a bit cursed, but this is actually going to hopefully prevent mobs from accidentally like getting pushed through. I'm probably going to actually just put another one right there as well. So all in all, I'm very, very happy. We got a XP tank that is pretty much half full like right now. And I didn't even eat a single berry. I've just been here kind of twiddling away, making this a little bit more efficient. You know, kind of organizing and stuff like that. And that is just filled up in a matter of like, what, 10, 20 minutes, which is pretty good. Now, obviously, the rates are very shocking right now. That is only because, obviously, I'm standing right near it. So if I stand like here, I can tell you now, this thing will start actually spawning mobs, as you can see. So, yeah, this is a little bit of a bad thing, but it's not the worst thing in the world. Now, the other bad thing is that this is only 1 wide in an ideal situation. I would like to make this at least 2 or even 3 wide, just to kill off the mobs quicker, if you know what I mean. But overall, no, I'm pretty happy with this, but I think I need to definitely go back to the drawing board on a test world and heavily improve this, because I definitely think for this design, for now, it's okay. And I can easily switch it off, but I can easily make this so much better. I've got many ways in my brain how to do this, I think. But overall, though, I'm happy. We're getting XP for literally doing nothing. We're getting a load of cool items, and like, look at all this. We've got to macerate. This is just getting silly. God, the amount of stuff you get from mobs is pretty crazy, isn't it, really? But yeah, no, I think what I'm going to do now is give this kind of area a bit of a break, and we're going to get on with some building. I think it's fine. We can just do some building now, I think. Before I get into building, we need to go ahead and make something called the assembling machine first, because in order for me to actually build, I need to make 1 million of these golden lassos to basically shift the villagers around. Yeah, I got a lot to do actually still. Oh no. Oh man, all I need to do now is automate this whole process of me actually crafting stuff, and we will be genuinely not doing anything. Look at that, I got so much sulfur, got so much copper dust, and we got so much XP left over. And we didn't even do anything to get all this stuff.
A few moments later.
We are currently waiting around for 1 steel ingot just to go ahead and make a steel rod. Then we can make the vacuum tubes, then we can make the resistors. Well, we could probably make them anyway. And essentially we just combine it all. It's been a bit of a grind, I'm not going to lie, to actually get this one. Very, very, very expensive machine. Probably one of the more expensive ones, I would say. So we should be able to make these 1, 2, 3, 4. Get rid of that. And like I say, we are just kind of missing a unfortunate little steel rod to actually finish this. But other than that, we are pretty much there to ready to go. So while I've been waiting around for a steel ingot, I've been actually kind of grinding up some gold wires, and probably that's enough to be fair. But yeah, I've got 64 ender pearls. Now, what do I want to do with these? Now, I actually want to go ahead and make these little lassos, right? So we need fine gold wire with ender pearls to go ahead and make this thing. And each time of that, we get 4. So we need to do 64 times 4, which is 256. So I've just made a double chest, and I'm just going to chuck it there on the bridge. And the idea is that that's going to have a load of villagers in it. Hey, Avengers assemble. Perfect. So there we go. We have got this, all of this, just so we can move some villagers. No. It's not just for that. We also want to actually go ahead and try to make different things using this machine. Now, is this machine going to be okay with that? I'm not really too sure. But I don't know how do we make this? What do we need to put this on? Nothing. It's just an ender pearl with them. Okay, hopefully this is okay. Let's go and find out how this thing kind of works, because I've never actually used a lasso before. Is it a one-time use thing, or is it a infinite time use thing? Okay. Oh my god, it's not a one-time use thing. And yes, you can just store them in there. Okay, noted. That's pretty cool. It's kind of working how I thought it would work. There's only a few villagers left, and I've only got 3 lassos technically left. I only want to get 54 villagers because that's a whole double chest, right? Full. Ah, look, it's the very first villager I pretty much had with the pistachios. So we need that guy for memories. I'm kind of picking and choosing here which kind of guy would be best suited for me. Probably this guy. And honestly, I don't really care because I could just mystery cookie arrow them again, right? If I really need to. So there is actually one villager I need to kind of get rid of, and this would be this guy. I mean, I don't really care because I want to go ahead and actually grab the simmering cone guy, because that could be quite useful, right? Yeah, this guy here. Come here, you. It's definitely you, right? Yeah, that's good. Okay. So, in all honesty, the most of these other guys can just die as well. God, I'm horrible, right? Sorry. And there's my double chest full of villagers. So off camera, I thought it'd be wise to go ahead and get a load of lapis. And what we can actually do is mix the lapis with yellow. And we actually can create green, which is Pretty cool if you ask me. And now why do I want green dye? And then we take the green dye and we take our little paintbrush and we wrap this up like that. And we get stone bricks that are green. Okay, my build is pretty much done and I'm very, very happy with it. It's actually turned out a lot more cooler than I thought it was going to. Now, I am actually missing the roof though. This mechanic works really well. So what I was thinking is probably choosing some of the more rarer, nicer villagers and actually putting them on display. So probably like the Simmering Comb one and things like that. Maybe the Diamond Trade if that's not him already. No. And then we made a vacuum hopper and then, yeah, the emeralds are just literally getting sucked up into that chest. So therefore, I just run in here, go in here, and grab the emeralds. But yeah, as you can see, it's the Emerald Bank Mark II. But yeah, overall, I'm really happy. And that is, unfortunately, all I've got time for today. So thank you very, very much for watching, as always. I'm Dan Ross Probs, and I will see you, hopefully, in the next one.